Oh,
Clap, clap. Hello, everybody. I am very happy today. I have Deer Jade next to me in the studio, and we're going to talk about many things. It's still summer. The season is full on going, so I was very lucky to have you here in your, like, what, how many days are you today in Berlin?
until after tomorrow.
But you were here like only only a few days here.
Yes, yeah, in and out.
Yesterday, actually, we've celebrated her birthday. Happy birthday! Like 2 days in Berlin and already a party, and then after your next one. Yeah, tell me, what's the next one? What is the next gig on your agenda?
And the next one is Pangea Festival in Germany.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, super nice. And then Circo Loco.
That is the
Yeah.
first time that you do Circo Loco, right?
Yeah,
Are you
absolutely.
excited?
Yeah, super excited. I actually danced there for so many hours and since so many years that
And it's amazing lineups. Always, it's like Circo Loco lineups are like among the best in the world. So it's really like it's kind of like how they say in German, a Ritterschlag, you know, like you have like it's a milestone, no? Don't you think? I think.
super grateful. I'm looking forward.
Cool. So you have like good connection with the island as well. Like you've been going to Ibiza quite several times now. Huh? Like
Yeah, I absolutely love it. Every time it's just such a special energy, and the gigs, the people, everything is always absolutely magical.
what is your favorite club then on Ibiza? Do you have a favorite?
Big question. I mean, Pasha, I have to say, I just played there now a few weeks ago with Adriatic and Inelia, which was like super, super fun. And just the sound system is so good, and the setup. And there's also something really unique about the energy and how we feel the sound there, and like what happens. It's just like explodes.
It's it's an amazing sound. So, like in Ibiza, they take sound systems to another level. I think also it's like crazy good. Yeah. So yeah, you also had a really cool remix out on Get Physical.
Yeah,
Just like
about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, super nice for Need asked, and yeah, he sent me the track, and I was like, wow, super nice, loving the sounds that were in it. So I kept the flutes, like some electric guitar riffs, and then made my version that added all.
That's the classic Jade move.
So yeah, I put a lot of love in it, and I'm so happy that it finally came out. And yeah,
Cool.
kind of.
Do you have more remixes planned, or is there some?
Yeah, actually, so I'm working on the EP right now, and actually I just had news 2 days ago that I'm gonna sign with a really exciting label.
Yeah, we know what. Or it's not officially on the camera yet. You tell me afterwards, or you can tell us.
I'm not sure. I mean, I wouldn't want to. I mean, it's like it's pretty assumed. I wouldn't want to. Yeah, like burn it before. I don't know. I don't know if it's better because it's still like won't be before the end of the year or early 2024. So just stay tuned. It's gonna be really nice.
Yeah, okay. You will tell me the secret later. I will keep it. Yeah, cool. So your first EP coming out this year. It's like your first full EP then, right? Like
Yeah, actually, yeah, because I had released also some EP on Still for Talent. We also mixed like with also other tracks from Brigade.
yeah. Like more VA with
Some and then some other VAs, and I think so. Yeah, actually, that will be the first time. Yeah, I've been focusing to just like really go for it. I had like a whole bunch of tracks, demos, and I sent it over just to this one label, and I couldn't believe.
And this was really for you, like this was the label you really wanted to go for. This was the label. Okay, very cool. Congratulations! Very cool.
Inspiring myself from the best. Like,
Oh wow!
I was releasing amazing music.
Well, I took a little break this year. I didn't release that much as the previous years, but
which is still much more than regular people.
well, let's see. It's good also to
flow, the ebb and the flow.
I think it's also for myself. In my case, I did in 3 years so many releases and EPs and the Watergate compilation and an album, and And I felt like also I did so much that I needed to take a little break and kind of like sit down and look, where am I going to with this?
Yes.
But it was good this year, like playing the new lives and discovering new sounds. So yeah,
I would listen.
yeah. Well, I sent you a few already, but the ones I will make you in a folder after this.
Yeah. Nice.
So what I was always thinking, because like you hit the scene with a storm. You're like you're going full on. You're going full on and goes fast. What was this moment where you decided like, okay, now I'm going to go into music full on?
It was a very sudden exchange.
Yeah.
I mean, I was always listening to music, digging a lot, having music from everywhere, and like hearing and listening to all these incredible DJs around, but never thinking that I would DJ, because I was never like a girl of the night. I don't like to drink alcohol, and I love to sleep. So I was like, yeah, not thinking 1 second I would DJ. Like no one would have ever guessed. But then eventually, like the love for music was so strong, and eventually, like I had a realization, like super profound, like, oh my God, actually, I'm meant to DJ. I'm just gonna have fun forever. Like this is just meant for me.
You knew it. You knew it. What was that moment?
Really mystical. It was in October 2017.
Oh, really? Okay, so you had like you even know the exact.
Yeah, and then so then I kept on digging like more to really build an even stronger library for like 2 months, and then I watched some YouTube tutorials how to mix. I had like my first DJ gig in a party in like Cape Town for New Year's Eve, just for my friends, like I was not really mixing properly, but just the basics, and then learn on the vinyls and everything in Mexico, starting to have my first gigs. So 2018, and then like full on. So I mean, from the moment I decided, I also quit my own job. I didn't do anything anymore like with it, and I just went like 100% of the time with it. And
crazy. Yeah, now we're at 2023 and you're playing like the biggest stages, the biggest shows. It's amazing to see like what a curve you took. Like it's great. Like insane. You put everything on it. Yeah, cool.
It's such a fun journey and just so much happiness.
I can always see so much good vibes and so much good energy when I see the videos from your shows. Like,
Same from your show right away.
well, we do something that we love, and I mean, it's not like it's the worst thing. I mean, for me, it's the same thing. I like to spread good energy, and it's a beautiful job if you can play music for people. So it's like it can be sometimes heavy, and like you said before, if you're not like a girl of the night, you have to kind of like, I guess you became somebody that's a.
In a way, yes, but still, like I'm sleeping so much. I'm sleeping before the gigs. And I wake up and because I'm not taking anything, drinking anything, then I'm super sharp. Actually, you wake up, you're excited, you do the gig, then you go back to sleep, then you sleep in the car, then you sleep in the plane. And so actually...
So you kind of found yourself this like rhythm that really works for you. You need your sleep, and well, not drinking alcohol is a big point, I think. I think this is like
it's like a kid's game.
That is the game changer, and that will allow you to like yeah, for sure. That's a great one. That's great. So like a few years ago, you also told me like pretty nomadic. You were traveling around a lot. What are your favorite destinations to go? Like both maybe as DJ or maybe just as a person to go. What are your favorite destinations? Because you've been around the world quite a lot.
I mean, for sure, first place that comes in mind is Ibiza that we talked about. And not only for the parties that have exceptional energies, but also just the island and the people, the community. If you go like a little bit outside of the party circuits, but more like kind of conscious gatherings, that it's just like, in the evening, like people gathering together, like singing together, doing kirtans, or just some kind of sound healings and ceremonies, like things that are much softer and really connecting with just beautiful people, beautiful souls, and in nature, feeling so close. That it's feeling recharging a lot, and yeah, magic happening there. So that's definitely a highlight. But anywhere like in nature, in the most wild nature, I love.
So you come also from Geneva. Did you also felt like the mountains kind of like is something where you go? Or because I see you more in the tropical destinies, maybe you were like, oh, I had enough of the mountains. I come from city.
I mean, for sure, I'm like I chase the sun.
Why not?
And so much, so it takes me to more beaches than mountains. But I still really love the mountains, and definitely always feels so good to breathe some fresh air, and the beauty and the energy also is so calming that, yeah, it's always a blessing to get to go back. At least skiing in the winter, hopefully sometime, and in the summer also, it's so special. Like
it's beautiful. Like you kind of have everything. You have the beautiful summers with the lakes and stuff, and in the winter you have like skiing. I mean, it's it's amazing. I mean,
I'm not being there anymore, but
yeah. How long are you gone from Switzerland then?
I left when I was 16.
16. So really like
Yeah, I couldn't wait to get out and travel around the world. So
okay.
and then I just came back to see my family, but never for so long. Getting
Amazing. And now you're like kind of like your base is here in Berlin, but you're not that often here in the end. But it's like your most steady base since years, no?
exactly, yeah.
How do you like it? Is it something that you say like, okay, I've been here now for a few years, or like I like this energy from Berlin, or is it more something like it's a rite of passage and I feel like I'm gonna leave here soon?
And I mean, I've been super loving the energy, and I'm super happy like where I'm staying, and my flatmates also making music, so it's so like learning so much from them, and it's super fun to jam and co-create together, and I really love Berlin. It's true that when I'm coming here, it's so short time that I'm just like staying home and like working and not going out. Like this is the furthest I come.
Yeah. And it's like only like maybe 5 kilometers. So just
I'm just like ordering retreats so so it's fun, but it feels good, yeah, just to be home, and super nice home. Though for the long term, I feel that eventually I will need nature further, like just because I'm not enjoying the city life as much anymore. Then it would make sense at some point. So
I follow you on that one. Like I've been now in 10 years in Berlin, but I feel also the more and more that I would love to have also warmer places. The warmer places are always appealing, but like probably in the future, the warmer places there will be unable to live. It will be too warm.
Not as good for productivity. I'm making
No. And this is something like, even though I hate the Berlin winters, or like it's kind of pushes me in the studio, and it makes me like, come on, do your work. Like in the summer, I'm not like that active, or even though with the touring and stuff, but in the winter, then it kind of like getting the colder days kind of push me in the studio, and it gives me a different energy.
Yeah,
But
I feel you, and I have so much respect and admiration for people who can do that. And it's true, I'm really realizing now that I was always avoiding now the winters and going to the summer. But at some point, I don't know, because it's been like a never-ending summer, that now it's like the body needs this hibernation phase, and this time. And now I'm just craving studio time and like just being cozy at home. And so maybe this year is a year for a winter. I was wondering,
you already have the track title, The Never Ending Summer. You can make the Never Ending summer. Yeah, well, we definitely plan a session here in the studio so that we can get to work with these machines a bit. Probably will be not winter, but it will be already a little bit colder, so that's maybe good to knock yourselves here and you're right. I also saw that you worked with Polo and Fun, or like just Polo. It was just Polo, right? How was that? How did that game? How was it?
That was incredible at the time. Like he had already heard me, like, because I played with Polo and Pan in Ibiza and some other place, I think. Anyway, they love the music, and he messaged me like, wow, super nice. Like, let me know when you come to Paris. We go to the studio. And I was like, cool, well, actually, I'm coming in like 2 weeks. And then so we set the date. And wow, his studio is just incredible. He has like all these different instruments from all around the world, like things you've never seen or heard before. Like, wow. So we spent some time just like recording a bunch, playing around, playing on the synth, and then like getting and starting to do like some arrangement, and like now, yeah, putting the track together.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is it something that we can expect soon, or is it like you said? Yeah.
So I mean, now we're like still working on the finishing the arrangement, polishing it, also the mixing and the mastering. I don't know, so what's the idea with the release and everything. So let's see. But stay tuned.
I'm very curious to hear it. Like they're really like you can hear it in the very organic music what they make, and they have like a nice collection of synthesizers, like the old stuff that I really like a lot.
Wow, it was 'cause, every time I was listening to their music, I was like, wow, like just like praying the universe to know how is it possible to make such nice music. Like, wow. And I could have never imagined to end up in the studio there, and it's like, wow, dreams come true. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so many things covered actually already. Like it's really cool. Like to see your path, you're so full of positivity. Is there other things that you can share with us, or like can share? Like, is there something that not dropped online anywhere, or is there something that you would say like this is definitely a must know or something?
I mean, now, it's just like working on the EP and just releasing music. I really want to, lock myself in the studio and spend enough time to just produce as much as possible and go into it. So hibernation phase coming.
So you're actually officially gonna try to stay here in the winter.
I mean, honestly, it looks like already like January, February, and March. I will be more South America, North America. But December more for sure, and also sometime in October. I'm gonna be here.
October is still like, we can still say that's summer.
Yeah, it's just wow. It's like you need strength to be like, no, okay, this month off. Well, yeah.
So what tours do you have still planned for this year? Are there like some big tours coming?
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna do a big North America tour in end of October, all of November. Start like 13 or 14 different cities.
Oh, really?
Around.
Crazy.
So it's like back-to-back shows, but super fun, and like starting between Mexico and all North America, like all the
crazy. And you say back to back with
like back-to-back dates.
Okay.
Friday, Saturday, but just by myself, and no back-to-backs planned yet.
Okay.
But
cool.
It's fun.
Yeah, that's gonna be an intense tour for sure.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I can imagine. So many cool things happening, Jade. So many nice things you shared with us. I will put in the links of your socials, of your remix, of the music, of everything here in the comments. And I want to thank you for coming over. It was really nice to chat with you in between a very busy schedule you have. So I'm very happy you could make it. Let's have a coffee now.
Yeah,
okay.
Thank you so much to you for having me. It was such a pleasure and such an honor to be here in your studio. I'm such a fan of your music. But
thank you.
Super fun. Thank you for having me.
Very, very welcome. Okay, everyone. Bye-bye. Ciao.